It is week 2 on the mini braids challenge. Let's get into today's video. Welcome back to all my new and returning subscribers. I really appreciate each and every one of you stopping by my channel and checking out my content. So yeah, as stated, it's already a whole week since my mini braids have been installed. That's the first week gone. So as we go into week 2, this is the video for that. If you are new to my channel, I do use simple forms, mini braids and mini twists to grow out my natural hair, and I'm gaining great results. So if you're not yet subscribed, do go ahead and hit the subscribe button, where I'm sharing really simple regimens here to grow your natural hair long. My hair has really grown. You see how thick it is outside these mini braids, and also the length of my mini braids is increasing. That means that the simple regimen really is working. What I tend to do every week is keep roughly the same regimen. I might change around the products that I use, but for the most part, the steps in my regimen is the same. My routine remains the same most week. If I'm not traveling, I tend to just have the same routine. Every week I wash my hair, and then I treat my scalp, I moisturize my hair, and I also seal that in. First of all, let's see if I've received any growth. No, I haven't received any growth so far in a week. You see, my hair is still quite flat and neat, and I'm able to just wear them down. Week 1 to 2 is when you can style your hair really just by leaving it down with a headband and simple form. They lie flat, they look beautiful, they're not frizzy. And so I really enjoy the early parts of my mini braids. However, they do look really thin in these weeks, and you know, after seeing my hair really thick, I'm conscious now that my hair is looking quite thin. So this is by no means my first mini braid challenge. Do go ahead, check out my playlist section, even my last challenge, to see how I progressed in that 8-week challenge. If you're on a longer challenge, I did do a mini braids challenge up to 22 weeks for you. So you can check that out to see how much growth I received over that period of time. On average, I'm receiving between 1 and 2 inches of growth at the end of the challenge. If I continue to maintain all of that length retention, I should see great progress in the length of my hair by the end of 2023. And I'm excited for December because we've done many challenges so far and we've gained results. Okay, I wanted to do a quick update here on virgin hair fertilizer. I have done another update video, so check that out. I do use virgin hair fertilizer on and off now because, as I said, I'm trying some other products that I make, which I'll be showing you later on in the challenge. But yeah, I do use virgin hair fertilizer for 2 reasons. It does give me boosted growth, just a little bit more than I would. But the main purpose that I use it is so that the sulfur can keep down the dandruff on my scalp. I have dandruff prone skin, and it really helps to maintain my scalp over the period of this mini braids. I'm using it less and less often, but you are able to use virgin hair fertilizer on a week by week basis. Once again, check out that video, and I've also got a virgin hair fertilizer playlist for you. So in terms of the product, I am quite heavy-handed. I don't know why I tend to use so much. I'm there smelling it. You know, that's one of the drawbacks of the product, is that it does have a smell, but for me it's okay. I don't smell anything wrong with it, but you can cover it with peppermint. I actually like the smell of sulfur, and so that works brilliant for me. Once again, see my scalp there isn't much growth yet, so I go ahead and I apply the virgin hair fertilizer to my scalp. You should be quite thin and quite liberal, but I am putting in quite a lot here. Notice in these mini braids that my hair looked like it needed a trim. I'm trying not to trim my hair as much because it doesn't matter how much hair I cut off, my hair still ends up being quite thin at the end. So I'm trying not to trim it too much, but I will be giving myself a light dusting in my next video. So look out for my week 2 video. So I go ahead, and as you can see as well, along the sides of my hair, as I said, I think I'm experiencing breakage. However, this has always been the case. My hair has always been thinner towards the sides. I don't know why. When I had children, that's where the postpartum shedding was, and I don't think it quite ever recovered from that. I did have some damage there from braiding, and so I'm not really loving the way that's looking at the moment. I think after this set of mini braids, I might have quite a bit of a break, probably do a cornrow challenge or something. Have quite a bit of a break outside of mini braids to see if that makes any difference to my edges. So the basis of good hair growth is a good foundation. So your scalp needs to be clean first of all before you apply your virgin hair fertilizer. Because it is week 1, I didn't feel like my hair was dirty. It was quite neat, and so I left it. I didn't wash it this week. But as you can see, my mini braids are looking gorgeous. They are looking really healthy. And at the back especially, I'm seeing great growth and thickness. And you can see the thickness of my hair outside mini braids. It is not too late if you've not yet joined the challenge. You can join the challenge at any time, but for this particular challenge, you are not too late. You can join and finish a week later or 2 weeks later. It really doesn't matter. I will be sharing my tips with you, and you can follow along at your own pace. The results in mini braids really do speak for themselves. You will get great growth if you follow a consistent regimen. So yeah, week 1 is about setting a good foundation for your hair, starting to get back into the rhythm of your routine and making sure that your hair is well taken care of. Sometimes when we install protective salve, we tend to think that it's a great time to leave our hair alone, but no, you need to maintain that regimen. So once I've got the amount of virgin hair fertilizer all over my scalp that I want, I then go ahead and I gently massage my scalp to make sure that the product is sort of distributed evenly, but also just to give my blood cells a chance to wake up and really be encouraged to grow. So I go ahead and I give my hair a little massage there and encourage you to do the same. It really does contribute to the growth of your hair. So I do get some comments in my real life about the thickness of my hair in mini braids. It looks quite thin, but as these pictures show you, my hair is really thick outside mini braids. And that is one thing about wearing the mini braids. It will make your hair appear shorter and it will make your hair appear thinner. That's just temporary. And if you don't like the look of thinner braids, you can always cover them with something else like a wig. But I tend to just know that it's because my hair is really wrapped around itself so much why it appears thin. So the next step of my regimen is then to moisturize the length of my hair. Scurl has been in my regimen for a long time. It's my main moisturizer. With the glycerin in there, and especially over the summer, I get great moisturizing in my hair, and so that's the moisturizer I recommend, which is Scurl. So I spray it along my hair and then I use my hand to make sure that it goes along the length of my hair. The final step of my regimen, which I did not film, is to seal my hair, and this week I chose castor oil. I want to say thank you so much for watching week 1's video, week 1 to 2. I'll see you in my next one. Take care.